Tyler Bohannon, 468 to dial in as Chris Bear comes up on a 468 dial in as well. Heads up right here. 008 for Bohannon, 006 for Chris Bear. 000 finish line. Listen to this, folks. They're dialed 468. It's a heads up. 008 for Bohannon, 006 for Bear. At the finish line, 000 separates them by 8/10 thousandths. It's going to be Bohannon. Dead on 6 with a 4 versus dead on 9 with an 8. Tyler Bohannon getting the narrowest of margins to get around Chris Bear. Corey, get me some gas. Galletti, your winner, 005, breaking out by 1 thou, as Dan Davies is 003, breaking out by 2 thou. Davies takes the stripe by 1 number. Galletti, 005, under by 1 thousandths. Davies, 0039, so it's technically like a 004 bulb, out by 2 thou. Margin of victory, 1 thousandths of a second. Wow. John Brannon dialed 454. A.J. Buchanan dialed 666. Buchanan's 12. John Brannon, 19. 666 dead, 7. Going to be A.J. Buchanan. All you heard was Brannon ripping the throttle. He's dead, 9. A.J. Buchanan, your winner. He's going to the next one. We would like, do you want me to? We would like anyone that is on the grounds that is qualified for and interested in participating in the Jones Transmission Cooling Systems 48-car shootout, with the winner to receive a Montgomery Million entry valued at $2,000, the runner-up to receive a weekend triple 50K entry at $995 value, and the semifinalists will each receive a Fall Fest weekend entry, which is a $495 value. You can come to the lanes at this time. Do you want anything else added to that? Where they're supposed to go? Or so it looks like you've already got them in the lane. That's, you got one. Is that Skirt and Atkins? So again, we're going to call the Jones Transmission Cooling Systems re-entry runoff cars. We need the 48 cars. We're going to run door cars together and dragsters together. They'll send you down the appropriate lanes at the rear staging. We need the Jones re-entry 48 cars back to the lanes. All right, here we go with the final call for re-entry shootout drivers. Re-entry shootout. This is for the Jones re-entry shootout. The winner gets an entry to the million. Runner-up goes to the triple 50s, and the semis go to the Ace Fall Fest. You get an entrance into that. So come on down to the staging lanes if you are one of those 48 elite cars. Round 6 winners of the main event. Round 6 winners of the main event. You can return to the rear staging for pairing. Round 6 winners. Round 6 winners of the main event. Please return to the rear staging for pairings. You will be laddered. So we have called our 48-car shootout members from the Jones Transmission Cooling Systems re-entry. You should be in the staging lanes. Door cars will run door cars. Dragsters will run dragsters. And then we will continue on, I believe, until we get to 16 or less to ladder. And then we'll ladder. We have also called back round number 7. Round number 7 brought to you by Abruzzi Racing Transmissions and Converters and American Race Cars. So round 7 sponsored by our primary event holders, Abruzzi Racing Transmissions and American Race Cars. So if you are in round 7, congratulations to you. We need you back to the staging lanes. Drivers back to the lanes for round number 7, please. Drivers in the staging lanes. Drivers in the staging lanes. Load them up, load them up, load them up. Justin Vickers is dialed 664. Roman Costner dialed 567. This is your 48 car Jones Transmission Cooling Systems runoff. These guys are running for an entry to the million. Runner-up receives a triple 50 entry to Montgomery. And semifinalists get a Fall Fest entry back here. The not to exceed 48 car field. Many have left the property. Skirt gets the win light as Roman Costner had trouble. Says Matty Fenn's coming up in the left lane, dialed 509, takes on Scotty Taylor, dialed 481. This is the first round of your not to exceed 48 car Jones reentry runoff shootout. A 005 to a 004. Boy, Scotty Taylor's all over. Man. But 510 on a 509 will give Matty Fenn the win. Man, Scotty was just all over the place. J.P. Schuster in the Camaro taking on Lucky Murray, the Mustang Roadster. .632 for J.P. Schuster. Lucky let him go. J.P. was 007, Lucky was 023. Couldn't get there. Ricky Adkins and Joe Fisher up next. Adkins is 001. Joe Fisher's all over the map. He's 612 lifts. It's going to be a 599 lap for Ricky Adkins. Megan Bonet and Steve Hughes. .441 the dial in for Megan Bonet. Steve Hughes dialed 520. 521 for Hughes, 442 and a win light for Megan Bonet. $457 to dial in for Hunter Patton as he takes on Carl Keel, dialed 484. $18 for Honey Wayne and a win like that too. Take 3 foul. Patton advances. Keel 12 and 1 over. Steve Marinchek is dialed 494. He gets the win light as Tyler Schneider goes red. Marinchek 511. Scott Arnold's dialed 506 as Dominic Lo Salento comes up on a 482. Lo Salento's 18, dead on with a 3, taking 6 thousandths of finish line. The Scott Arnold goes 004, 2 over for the loss. Lo Salento, your winner. Drivers for our main event $20,000 race brought to you by Basil Race Fuels and Sunoco Race Fuels. Suit up. 20K main event drivers, please suit up. Next up, Justin Vickers, 665, coming back, skirts on his second opportunity here. Roman Costner on a 512. That means that poor Skirt bought back twice, Got busted twice and still had a great bulb to qualify for this. Same with Roman Cosner, just one with a door car, one with a dragster. Cosner goes red. Vickers is going to run it out. 665, dead on 2. He'll be back. Your bye run will be Zach Fisher, 469.
So our re-entry shootout cars, we are round robining you two. So if you win, come right back up to the staging lane. Zach Fisher, 466 at 147.
Next up is Maddie Fenn and Hunter Patton. Maddie Fenn dialed 509, Hunter Patton dialed 456. This is your Abruzzi Racing Transmissions, American Race Cars, round number 7. Right? Not yet? Not yet? Oh, I got excited. No, this is still our 48 car shootout. What I got ahead of myself is we will be rolling into the Abruzzi Racing Transmissions American Race Cars round 7. The bye run confused me. What? So Maddie Fenn and Hunter Patton, the last pair, I believe. Yes, it's Daddis and Franz are down at the bottom of the tower. Double 08 left lane, 14 green, and a lot of whomping going on down there. Hunter Patton dead on with a 9, sends Maddie Fenn out by 0005. Hunter Patton gets the win like that one. So now my prelude, which I was alluding to earlier, now this is round number 7 of the Abruzzi Racing Transmissions American Race Cars Summer Slam 20K Payday, brought to you by Basil Race Fuels and Sunoco Race Fuels. Jess Franz dialed 461, Matt Daddis dialed 637. So Franz in the dragster dials 461 again. Daddis in the door car in the right lane. The Starfire on a 637 prediction. Wow, wheels up, 12 light. Daddis, 12 dead 8, 20 thousandths total. Daddis takes 15 thousandths on Franz for the win. Next you have Kenny Underwood, A.J. Buchanan. Underwood dialed 609. Buchanan on a 666 prediction. 003 for AJ. 006 for Underwood. AJ Buchanan by a thou. 667 on a 666 for AJ Buchanan and a win light. Corey Galletti, 476 in the left. Bob Rusolo, 584 in the right. Rusolo, 7th out red and done. 006, 477, 1 over will be Galletti. Next up, Tyler Bohannon and Jeff Reed. Reed in the Roadster in the right, dialed 542. Bohannon in the Dragster on a 464 prediction. This is round number 7, brought to you by American Race Cars and Abruzzi Racing Transmissions. Sunday final 20K payday. This is the Basil Sunoco Race Fuels main event. $18 for Jeff Reed, $7 for Bohannon. 463.6 and a win light. The double breakout was 004 for Bohannon in the left and the win. Jeff Reed went under by 11 numbers and did it in the right, and he is done. So Bohannon will come back. Shootout cars coming back. Shootout cars coming back. There should be 11 total, and we'll have you on a ladder. The shootout cars coming back. There's 11 total. We're looking for you to the lane. Shootout drivers, come on back. Shootout drivers, come on back. The Basil Sunoco Sunday 20K. Stephen Miglitz, your buy run, dialed 568. Miglitz goes 567 with the 6, has a 009 reaction time, and is on a tear. So Basil, Sunoco 20K main event winners, when you can, fuel and cool them and come on back. Cool and fuel and come on back. Eleven remain in the 48 car established Jones reentry shootout. 11 remain in our Jones reentry shootout. You're going to be on a ladder when you get on back here, so we need all 11 of those drivers to return for pairing. We need 11 drivers to return for pairing. In our Jones Transmission Cooling Systems reentry runoff race, the winner here of this event will receive an entry to the Montgomery Million. 11 shootout cars back to the lanes, please, to be paired. We also have a standing call for our main $20,000 Basil Sunoco Race Fuels entry. So if you are in that main event, go ahead and fuel them and cool them and bring them on back. In addition to our primary event naming rights sponsors, each of our daily class category sponsors and our specialty sponsors, we also want to send out a big thanks to the following. To IHRA Motorsports, to R&R Auto Body, to Digital Delay, and thank you to Penske Racing Shocks. To Hoosier Racing Tire for being here with us all weekend on the property. Racer Tees, Mosier Engineering, PB Blaster, Motorsports Unlimited, Drag Race Solutions, Team Elrod, again, and thank you to Abruzzi Racing Transmissions, American Race Cars, and the Ace Ohio family for putting on this program at Dragway 42. To Summit Racing Equipment, to GEM Heavy Equipment, Heavy Construction Attachments, to Vintage Trailers, and today's main sponsors, Basil Race Fuels and Sunoco Race Fuels. Thank you for all being a part of this wonderful and fantastic weekend here at D42. I believe we're down to 11 cars. We are missing 3 drivers for our main event. We need 3 drivers for our main event. 3 drivers for our main event. We need 3 cars for the Sunoco Basil 20K main event. We are short of 3 drivers. We need you back to the lanes at this time, please. All 3 drivers, we need you at this time. Apparently there are still three drivers that were short for the 20K. The rest are on the top of the hill waiting on you. We need you to come back so we can run for $20,000 here tonight. Please, we need our drivers, our winning drivers, to return to the top of the hill. Marco, if you can grab your phone, Marco. Drivers that are involved in our shootout race, we had more than one that was double entered, and unfortunately when we use the same number, when you come up twice on the same number, the system kicked you out. So we need multiple numbers, so you need to have two numbers, and when you have two different numbers, the system can recognize you and then it produces a ladder. So we do apologize for the delay, but drivers, looks like we're rolling down. The 20K main event is rolling to the line. Our 20K, this is the Basel Sunoco Race Fuels 20K main event. Round 8, Rob's Automotive Collision and Towing. Rob's was also our sponsor for the Friday night Racing Family Appreciation Dinner. Thank you to Rob Leitziger. Unfortunately, Rob couldn't make it with us this weekend. We thought he wasn't going to come, and then he had a cancellation of event. He thought he could make it, but unfortunately Rob Leitziger did not make it to the event this weekend. Was still courtesy enough to help us sponsor it. So thank you to Rob Leitziger, the entire group at Rob's Automotive Collision and Towing Company. Thank you to Rob for your help. Round number 8 coming at you. This is the round sponsored by Rob's Automotive Collision and Towing. This is the Basil Race Fuels, Sunoco Race Fuels, 20K Sunday main event, I believe. 5 remain. As Tyler Bohannon is dialed 463 against Matt Daddis in that Starfire on a 637 prediction. Bohannon in the dragster. Coming up in the Summit Racing Equipment lane. Daddis, the Schneider Specialty Lubricants lane, 637. Daddis is 15 and 10 behind. It's going to be Matt Daddis dead 0, 15 dead 0, as Tyler Bohannon is 005. Take 21 to break out by 11. Matt Daddis dead on 0 at 106 miles an hour. 637 on a 637. Matt Daddis is headed to the semifinals with a 15 bulb. Corey, get you some Galletti. Can't get it done here. Dead 3 and in the way as Stephen Miglitz is 009. Dead on with a 0. Take 7 thousandths of stripe. It's going to be Stephen Miglitz headed to the round of 3. Now A.J. Buchanan dialed 667. The door cars are hanging in. A.J.'s 003, 666 with an 8. He's right there. So coming back is going to be Daddis, Miglitz, and Buchanan. So three drivers remain in the Sunoco Basil Race Fuels 20K main event. Those 3 drivers are Daddis, Miglitz, and Buchanan. Again, Daddis, Miglitz, and Buchanan are the 3 drivers that are left. If our math serves us right, Buchanan just had a bye. Miglitz, in theory, had a bye the round before. So Matt Daddis, if that plays itself out right, you, sir, may have the bye to the final round here tonight. So Matt Daddis, Tower staff has verified that you, sir, will have the bye to the final. Looks like AJ, you should have lane choice. So Miglitz with lane, or Buchanan with lane choice over Miglitz. Steve Marinchek and Hunter Patton will go again. We have 11 cars remaining, 2 double entered. Marinchek, 511 to dial in. Hunter Patton on a 455. To a 003, Hunter Patton, 003, one above, gets the win light as Steve Marinchek goes under by 28 for the breakout loss. Hunter Patton 456.0 getting a win light. Maddie Fenn, 509. Megan Bonet, down 441. Megan goes red by 6 thou. Maddie Fenn, your winner, 006 and a 512 at 136 miles an hour. J.P. Schuster. Dominic Losalento. Schuster in the Camaro. Losalento in the Dragster. Schuster on a 630 prediction. Losalento looks for a 482 in the pipe buggy. 32 to 27, 5,000 advantage to Dom Losalento and a win light. 482 with a 9 on a 482. J.P. Schuster was dead on with a 5. 007 margin of victory. Now Skirt had 2 opportunities, but the way the ladder fell, Schuster has to run himself this round. So 11 cars remain out of the 11. Skirt's 2 of them. Got to run himself. So the starter's serving as a proxy. Skirt on 666s. He's 005. Man, Skirt's on 005, 665.9 on that 666. Ricky Adkins on the buy run, dial 598. Ricky Adkins on the buy run, 000 reaction time, and a 598.3 for a triple, for a 3-pack total. Trip, zips, dead 3 run. Ricky Adkins again, 000 reaction time, dead 3 on the buy run at 11. Headed to the quarterfinals of that shootout. So we have two of our 3 final. 2 of our 3 drivers left in the semifinal round of our 20K payday. There he is. So we have them all. Daddis, Miglis, Buchanan. Congratulations to the 3 of you for making it this far. Hunter Patton in the left lane, Zach Fisher in the right. One-tenth separate them. Fisher's on a 466. Hunter Patton is on a 456. Patton in the left lane, that's the Summit Racing Equipment side of the drag strip. Fisher in the Snyder Specialty Lubricants lane. 468 the dial. A 004 reaction time for Fisher and a 469 effort, winning by 0.03 of a second will be Fisher coming back. So 3 are remaining in the main. Sunoco Basil Race Fuels 20K. So the Basil Sunoco Race Fuels round, semifinal and final. We're going to see Matt Daddis on the bye run. Daddis is still dialed at 37. To earn the bye run, he was 0-15 green, dead on 637 with a 0. Daddis already has some pretty big final rounds under his belt for the year. This time he's 005. 636 with a 9. The dragster of Stephen Miglitz, 567 in the left lane. I think he may have been the slowest dragster in the field. He was right there if he wasn't the slowest. And A.J. Buchanan dialed 667. Buchanan is 10, Miglitz is 1. It's going to be A.J. Buchanan going to the final round against Matt Daddis as Stephen Miglitz is 001 at the tree. Breaks out by 12 thou to take 17. A.J. Buchanan is 10 at the tree and breaks out by 3 thou for the win. So Buchanan, a 666 with a 6 on that 667 dial-in and 10 at the tree. So apparently we have 6 coming back in our shootout, 6 coming back on our Jones transmission cooling systems re-entry runoff. In the final round of today's main event, we'll see Matt Daddis and A.J. Buchanan, 2 door cars, in the final round of the Sunoco Basil Race Fuels 20K. We're rolling. 6 remain in our shootout. If you win in the shootout, gents, just come on back. So if you win in the shootout, just come on back. Dominic Lo Salento, 0008 red. Ricky Adkins again. This time he's 001. Last time he was 000. This time he's 001 and 602. Justin Vickers is 665. Zach Fisher, 467. Vickers is a thou red. Zach Fisher, 467, dead on one. He will advance. Whole lot of ripping going on. There's a song there. That was like a 5 ripper. 10 and 2 over. Rip Fest for Hunter Patton. Honeywell gets it done. Take 29. That was like a song. So 10 and 2 over is good enough. Matty Fenn did a great job. Was 004 but didn't get there. So Hunter Patton moves on. Vickers was a thou red. It's going to be Zach Fisher, Hunter Patton, and Adkins coming back, I believe. So we've got Adkins, Fisher, and Patton. Final round of the Sunoco Basel Race Fuels 20K Sunday main event coming at you now with Matt Gaddis in the left lane on a 637. AJ Buchanan 667. Matt Data 637, AJ Buchanan 667. Datus, Buchanan both in, pre-staged up. Datus coming off of a 637.0 and a 636.9. Buchanan coming off of a 666.6. 12 to 12, they're identical at the tree. 667 dead 0 to a 637.3. What a great race, you guys. Matt Datus is 12 with a 7 to the 4th dig. Buchanan's 12 with an 8. Down at the finish line, 2 thou separate them. Datus dead 3, Buchanan dead 0. What a great way to cap the 20K main event here. Ace Ohio Events, that's what it's about. It doesn't matter if you're Chet Dragon and you've had your car together since '88. It doesn't matter if you're Eric Thomas and you're 16 years with spark plugs in the car, or you're Matt Datus, who's been on fire already in 2020, who goes 12 dead 3. But AJ Buchanan comes out swinging. 12 dead 0, take 2 thou. What a final round, Datus and Buchanan. Hunter Patton Tripp zips on the bye. 453 with a 5 as we're rolling in the semifinal round of the 48-car Elite Shootout. This is for the opportunity to go to the million. So the winner gets an entry to the million. The runner-up gets an entry to the 50K, triple 50s. And then the semifinalist, whoever loses this pair, they get an entry to the Fall Fest Back to This race here in August at Dragway 42. So Zach Fisher, 468 the dial. Ricky Adkins, 598. Ricky Adkins, 003 in the final, and he goes, or semifinal, he goes to the final by 1/1000. So Adkins is 003, dead on with a 6. As Zach Fisher goes 005, dead on with a 7. So Fisher's got a 12 total run. Adkins, 10, round up to an 11. So rated 11. And Adkins going to the final round to meet up with Hunter. Thank you to Jill and Hugh Gooddale for being with us this weekend. Racers for Christ service was great this morning. We are glad that they were here with us from the start to the end of this event and stayed with us each and every night to the wee hours of the morning. And congratulations to each of our $20,000 winners. On Friday night, John Brennan. Saturday, Kenny Underwood. And then tonight, Mr. A.J. Buchanan. So congrats to those taking home the biggest of the big checks. 2 drivers remain. Those drivers include Ricky Adkins and Hunter Patton. One will go home with the $2,000 entry to the Montgomery Million. The other will go home with a triple 50 entry valued at $995. Getting that semifinal round free entry to the Fall Fest back here at Dragway 42 is Zach Fisher, who went down by 1/1000 to the Ricky Bulldog Adkins as he goes to the final to meet up with Hunter Patton. you are watching at home, we want to let you know thanks for sticking with us here at Drag Racer TV. I also want to let you know that we have one final round remaining. That is the final round between Ricky Adkins and Hunter Patton. The winner will receive an entry to the Montgomery Million. The runner-up will receive the triple 50K entry, so $2,000 on the line and $1,000 to runner-up, basically. So $2,000 and a $995 payout. Hunter's back. We're just looking for Ricky to make his way back to the staging lanes, and we'll be set and ready to go with our final here of the Summit Racing Equipment 3rd Annual Summer Slam presented by Ace Ohio Events at Dragway 42. This shall do it for us, the final round of the weekend. This is your Summit your Summit Racing Equipment Summer Slam, 3rd annual event. The Ace Ohio Productions Dragway 42 race with Hunter Patton and Ricky Adkins. This is your Jones Transmissions Cooling Systems final round. These are the re-entry runoff finalists. These two drivers both lost either Friday, Saturday, or today in first round. They bought into the re-entry round. They had one of the best 16 reactions per day to qualify for the shootout, and now they've managed to make their way all the way to the final. Adkins is 069 at the tree. Hunter Patton's able to pedal his way to a win. 456 on a 53. Ricky Adkins goes down there dead on 1. But in the right lane, he's 069. Dead 1 for a total 70 pack. Hunter Patton is 006 green and able to pedal his way, taking 33 thou finish line. So Hunter Patton is going to get a free entry to the Montgomery Million. Ricky Adkins receives a $995 entry to the triple $50,000 to win races. And it was Zach Fisher who receives an entry back to the Dragway 42 Fall Fest here at Dragway 40, or the Ace Ohio Fall Fest back here to Dragway 42. So on behalf of Warren Evans, Drag Racer TV, the Ace family of Bruzy, Colangelo, and Elrods, the entire crew and team at Dragway 42, we wish to say thank you. Thank you to each and every race team, each and every crew member. We want to say thank you to each of our sponsors that made this event such a success, including, but not limited to, Summit Racing Equipment, Gem Heavy Equipment Attachments, Vintage Trailers, Basil Sunoco Race Fuels, Rob's Collision and Towing, TFC, Brodix, and more. We thank you each and every one, and to Bear Motorsports for helping provide free crew member entry for the entire weekend. Our thoughts and prayers are with you as you travel home. Remember, if you have been drinking, please don't drive. If you need a ride somewhere, we'll get you there. If you get stranded on your way out of here and you need help in any way, shape, or form, we'll be happy to help you out if we can. Message one of us. We know that there's a lot of racers traveling over a lot of country and a lot of distance. But despite all the trouble that we've had in our country over the last 8 weeks, we will survive this as you've come back and showed us that we can get together, we can respect those rules, and we can have a safe event. So thank you all for coming. Be careful, and remember to sign up for the Fall Fest. If you haven't done so, you can do it tonight here at the Ace Ohio trailer. You can do it online. And if you have money coming your way, or more importantly, if you haven't squared up on your tab, stop by and see our team at the Ace Ohio trailer. And one more time, courtesy of Abruzzi, Colangelo, and Elrods, thank you for having come. Thank you for choosing our race, and we hope that you have a safe trip home.